Hey everyone, it's Sarah and welcome back to What You Making Wednesday, where every Wednesday we make something absolutely delicious. This week I'm going to make edible slime. Halloween is coming up and I figure this would be a great time to do this recipe. I wouldn't necessarily call it delicious. It's orange flavor. I'm actually going to try to mask it with other flavors, and since you use a dietary fiber supplement, you don't want to eat too much of it, otherwise it's going to cause some digestive issues. But it could help make you regular if that's what you're looking for. But what you're going to need is 1 tablespoon of natural fiber supplement. The ingredient that you're looking for is the Psyllium Husk. That's in there. That's what's going to make it bind together into kind of like a slimy, flubbery mix. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of that. Your food coloring, you don't have to have food coloring in it, but I prefer to have food coloring in it because it makes it a little bit more fun. And a cup of water, also a microwave. This is a microwave version, so this is going to be a lot faster than all the other What You Making Wednesdays that I've done. So in your large bowl, you're going to have 1 tablespoon of the psyllium. All of my tablespoons are dirty, so I'm using a teaspoon. There's 3 teaspoons in 1 tablespoon. So we have 3 of the ingredients in it. Add your food coloring. Since it's orange, I'm not going to actually mask this flavor up. I'm actually going to create this to be an orange color. Add 3 drops yellow and 3 drops red, because everyone knows that red and yellow make orange. When you add the water, that's when you can adjust the color, because once you microwave it, it's going to be a little bit harder to do. So, and because it's already an orange flavored supplement, it's going to be orange already. And you know what? I'm going to take and use a whisk. Maybe that'll break up the clumps a little bit better. Because the directions on this actually say 1 dose, so a tablespoon. So you're actually eating a tablespoon of this at a time. Right, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your bowl, and it's gonna be a very large bowl because it's gonna get big in the microwave. You're gonna stick it in the microwave for 5 minutes. Okay, so once it's done, you're going to want to let it cool before you handle it, because obviously it was just cooking for 5 minutes in the microwave. And just letting you know, I don't like orange flavor anything. It smells absolutely horrid. And I don't know if you can see it or not. I can see it. There's steam coming off this like it's nobody's business. So definitely make sure it's cool before you start handling it. You don't want to burn yourself or your kids, you know. Obviously, most adults wouldn't be making this, but so far this is what it looks like coming off the spoon. Ugh. We're going to definitely try another batch and see if I can mask the smell of the orange, because it's gross. I cannot stand it. It's so gross. I'm not going to taste it because I already know what it's going to taste like. It's going to taste like orange. So we're going to let this cool. You know what, I'm gonna color it blue just because it'll be a drastic color change. But I am going to flavor it strawberry versus orange. Maybe it'll end up being a strawberry orange flavor. Oh, we want to add our strawberry flavor. So, it poured in. So it poured in versus dropping in. So it definitely is going to have strawberry flavor to it. But this is the color that we got. It's a nice dark green. So let's microwave it for 5 minutes. Now I can't tell if it's the bowl that I currently have out or if it's the bowl that's in the microwave, but I still smell a strong sense of orange. I'm hoping the strawberry masked it just a little bit. Okay, it smells like strawberry. So the orange that I was smelling was the orange flavor that I had already made. And I'm going to do the same thing to the green strawberry flavor that I did with the orange regular flavor, and stick it in another bowl. So here's what the orange looks like as it slides down the plate. The cooler it gets, the less it'll stick. It's still hot, but it does smell like strawberry. I'm going to give it a taste just to see if it masks the orange flavor. The store that I went to didn't have unflavored. My suggestion to you is if you want to flavor it besides orange, to get the unflavored. It kind of tastes like strawberry, but it kind of doesn't. I'm very texture oriented. It's not a pleasant texture to eat. It's quite gross. It's not toxic. It's made with edible items. So if your kid or whoever ends up eating it, don't harm, you know, it's okay. Granted, if they eat the whole thing, that's a lot of fiber. So just, you know, obviously be careful, you know, watch them, see if they're acting funny or whatever. But I mean, I wouldn't suggest you eating this, but it is edible. So it's like if they stick it in their mouth, it's not bad. It's just fiber. Heck, I was actually just thinking that if you did it like a deep, deep red, you could really use it as like fake blood, and it would be that added like gruesome goriness. This is just something that I wanted to do, especially since Halloween is right around the corner. This is not my normal, typical What You Making Wednesdays, but this was just something that, you know, I thought was fun the first time that I did it. It gives you something fun to play with. It's got that ooey gooey feeling. Next week I think we're gonna try either the apple rose pastries or an apple cider funnel. Okay, that's what I have planned coming up. I'm not a huge fan of baked fruit, so we'll see if this is going to change how I feel about that. So again, if you like these videos, please give a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment below on what you'd like to see made in the kitchen. See you next week.